It is Scott Steamroller Steen with Steamroller Picks. It is Monday. It is the 6th of October. We got a little Monday night football game to talk about here in just a minute. But before we get to it, let's check in on yesterday's action and find out how we screwed up our teaser this time. Well, we started off really well as we had the Colts minus 6.5 down to a half a point. Needed none of those as they just absolutely dominated that game. Should have saved some of the points for later. However, as the Buffalo Bills teased down to 2.5, they do not win that game. As New England came in and Buffalo just couldn't get the stops when they needed them, the Patriots ended up not only covering the number, they beat them outright. So once again, the fuck them. If you're not going to cover, I hope you lose. Well, it certainly came into play yesterday with the Bills. So we'll be back next week with another dynamic teaser. In the meantime, on the premium side, we had the Vikings-Browns under 35.5. Yes, that was a very low number. And yes, we were in great shape right up until the end, and it did not hit. We had the Eagles minus 4.5. They had a huge lead over the Broncos. And then they decided, you know what? Second halves are for pussies. We're not playing basically any football in the second half. And the Broncos ended up winning that one. Again, fuck them. If you're not going to cover, I hope you lose. Better in the late slate as we had the Lions minus 10.5 over the Bengals. That defense of the Bengals just can't stop anybody. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. So 1-2 there and 0-1 on the premium side. All right, it's a new week. Let's see what we got cooked up for tonight. And I know you guys, you see me wearing the Chiefs jersey and you go, he must be a homer going to pick the Chiefs. Well, a lot of times that's not true. However, tonight it is. I'm going to take the Chiefs minus 3.5. You know, this offense looked entirely different last week with the return of Xavier Worthy. He not only led the team in receiving, but he led the team in rushing as well because of one end around that went for 35 yards. The Jags, they've played the pass pretty well, but they've pretty much faced an underwhelming slate of quarterbacks so far. They knocked Burrow out of the game, the one good quarterback they did face. And Browning came in and was able to lead the Bengals to a 31-27 win, despite throwing 3 interceptions. You know, he's not going to throw 3 interceptions tonight. Here's my bold prediction. Patrick Mahomes. KC may have some problems stopping Etienne, but I think that the game flow is going to eventually stop. It's going to lean away from the rushing game for Jacksonville. I think Kansas City is going to get out to an early lead. The Jags, I think, are eventually going to have to slow down the running game, throw the ball more, and that plays right into the Chiefs' hands and the exotic glitches of Steve Spagnuolo. I went back and forth on this game, but I like this new look offense with Xavier Worthy in there. I think the Chiefs have a renewed sense of purpose. I think they have a renewed sense of optimism, and I'm going to ride them here on Monday night. They play well in big games and primetime games, and I think that's exactly what we're going to have here. Give me the Kansas City Chiefs minus 3.5 against the Jacksonville Jaguars, and to the end of that one, you guys can join me as we pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, guys, as always, thank you very much for dropping by. Thanks for watching today. If you'd be so kind and take one moment of your valuable time and smash that like button, it means the world to me, and I really do appreciate it. Of course, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure you do that. Making that way you won't miss a single video, especially when you ring that bell and you get notified every time brand new content goes up. Last but not least, we have a little friendly contest here. We're all friends, right? So if you would be kind enough to put your plays in the comments section, you'll be entered in our contest. Whoever makes a profit, that's the name of the game, and I give you the shout out. Whoever makes the most profit, they're going to wear the coveted title of Capper of the Day. And we have kind of a rarity here for Capper of the Day from Sunday. We have a 3-way tie, ladies and gentlemen, a 3-way tie for Capper of the Day. We're going to start off with Calvin Washington. He had the Pats +8. Good cap on that game, Calvin. Probably wish you'd have taken the money line, but you know what? Here at the old Steamroller channel, we're not greedy. We take our wins, and we're happy. So Calvin goes 1-0 plus 100. And speaking of 1-0 plus 100, T-Train, he had an easy winner today as he had the Colts team total over 27.5. They reached the big 4-0. And Justin McKelvey, Well, he reached his 100 the hard way. He had the Yankees team total over 4.5. He had the Patriots over 20.5 as far as the team total goes. And he had the Seattle Seahawks double result plus 118. That one did not cash as the Seahawks suffer a rare home loss, but still makes Justin 2-1 plus 100. So there you go. Calvin Washington, Justin McKelvey, the old T train, all go plus 100. And those three cats are the cappers of the day. Well done, gentlemen. Well done indeed. Well done to anybody else that maybe made a little money on bets you didn't put in the comment section. I know that happens. But you know what? It's a brand new week. If you didn't have a great week, it's all over. Put it in the rearview mirror. If you did have a great week, it's just the end of the NFL week. So keep it going. All right. That's right. I can justify out of anything. So you guys have a great Monday. Hope the week goes well for you. And let's go out there and have a little fun, make a little money, win, lose, or draw on this Monday Night Football Showdown. You know, I'll be back tomorrow to talk all about it. Take care, and we'll see you then.